Hi, if you're part of this percentage of people who watch my videos but aren't subscribed, you're a dick. Here's how we fix it. You see that? It's a subscribe button. Hit that shit.
I'm about to go on a mini rant, so if you don't want to listen to it, then please
keep the rant to yourself.
Scroll away. But
don't do
I had one of my baby fathers. Okay.
One of her baby fathers.
And messaged me about my son's attendance so that he can be a part. I get a question like, oh, why is this? This is excessive. This is ridiculous. I know I may not do anything right. Okay, I know I fail in a lot of areas. But y'all little $200, $300, $400 of child support a month don't do nothing.
Then turn it back. Then take them off child support then. It's rare that you ever see a black woman turn down that child support money though. Even if it is a small, insignificant amount.
Nothing. It don't help me pick up the kids. It don't help me drop them off. It don't help me rest. It don't help nobody take care of the house while I'm sick. Every sickness, every illness, every time I haven't felt good, every time I was thrown up in the house, I have not had nobody else to just come in and y'all out here with these child support mentalities. And granted, I have a love-hate relationship with the child support system. I understand that it's taxed. I understand. I don't like how they do the men as well. But let me tell you how I don't like how the men do the men. Okay? Y'all have this mentality like y'all don't have to do anything. Like it's our responsibility. You live in another state or you live somewhere else. Okay, you sleep when you want to sleep. You're tired, you come home, you take a nap. If you want to go out, if you want to do something, if you want to clean the house, everything's on your schedule. Okay, I don't have that. I have little people that dictate everything around me. Okay, you don't have to leave your job every 5 minutes because you get 15 goddamn phone calls a day from the schools.
Well, she was talking about one of her kids' father. All those phone calls ain't from him, ain't for his one child. That's because you got a bunch of kids, more than likely.
You don't have to take every break and every lunch hour that you have dealing with children and referrals and hearings and IEPs. So don't question me on what I do. Sad. You don't have to sacrifice where you live. You don't have to sacrifice what you want to do and what you aspire to give your children the best that they can possibly have. You don't have to do all of that. You don't lose sleep for days at a time, for years. What can you do? Move. Help. You go pick up the kids. You answer some phone calls from the referrals. You go talk to them. You take them out. You spend extra money for all the extra stuff that they need and go pick them up and take them to their dental appointments and to their eye exams and to their doctor's appointments and to their surgeries and to every other appointment that they have because there's like 50 of them. And still try to work and live out your dreams. And to the men, you text me WYD one more time and I'm doing all of this stuff and you didn't get an attitude because I don't respond to you. You offer to pay one of my bills or take my kids somewhere, then we'll talk.
First of all, the arrogance. Ain't nobody paying your fucking bills. I'm gonna say this to y'all because maybe y'all don't have somebody in your life to say it to you for you younger folk. Don't nobody care about your fucking problems. Stop ranting on these social media apps. All you do is make yourself look like a fool because that was the first video, this little rant that she called herself having amongst just, I guess, her and her followers. That video went viral, so here is the next clip.
I've never had so many views and comments and interaction on any of my videos. And
that first one went viral on that ass.
I guess everybody, I don't know, nobody pays attention to my stuff. I specifically stated in the beginning that it was a rant. And if you didn't want to listen to it, you could have scrolled. But one thing I do, see is that there is a statistical margin of error for stupidity and ignorance on the internet, not just on my videos, but on other people's videos. This right here.
Let me read that comment if you guys can't see it. You have 4 kids, that's your damn fault. You should have stopped at 1. Y'all women need to learn that it's a shortage on men and fathers. So yeah, she has 4 kids.
Negativity, that don't really affect me that much. And I'm not here for your validation either. It was a rant. And the whole rant wasn't even men are bad or my baby daddy is bad. And in the comments I stated that he's actually a good father. He does a lot as far as, when I need him and things like that. But my issue and the point that I was making is that there's a disparity.
And that's what happens when you have children on your own. You become a single parent. And I love how she's trying to justify her reasoning for that video, was saying, well, I told you it was a rant. If you didn't want to hear me rant, keep it moving. And that's one of the things I talk about. The decisions you make today affect tomorrow. That moment of anger, instead of pulling out her phone to record, if she would have took that moment of anger, maybe took another walk around her office or took a bunch of deep breaths, if she wouldn't have made that video, she wouldn't have been making this video. You can tell from her body language, her ass got lit the fuck up after that first video, man. And now she's sitting here trying to justify this shit with another video.
Amongst the role and responsibility of each parent based on their gender. That was it. And it was a 3-minute video, and of course I could not get everything I wanted to say in 3 minutes. I went on a rant because I was frustrated, I was irritated, and I was stressed, and that's what I wanted to do. But this right here, why does it matter that I have 4 children? And for the record, for those constantly saying, oh, I couldn't get past her saying one of her baby daddies, and I have 4. I have 4 different fathers for my children, for all 4 of them.
So many people try this mentality, especially in our community, and it's fucking bullshit. Having 4 kids by 4 different men is not fucking normal. It's one thing, I've said this before, to have one mistake, have one child. All right, you wasn't as disciplined as you need to be. That's fine. But if you make the same mistake over and over again, it's a difference if you, like I said, if you had 1 child. But if you make 2 or 3 and then 4 babies, at what fucking point do you condom on and be like, damn, why didn't you get it after 2 babies with 2 men? And you want people to feel sympathy for you. No, fuck that. Why do you have 4? You made that bed, sleep in it.
One I was married to, one was almost 20 years ago when I was a teenager.
Don't matter. 18-year-old teenage mother.
And one, was a hoe, period. You know what I'm saying? And he know he was a hoe because he didn't call me and he didn't apologize.
No accountability.
And we were supposed to get married. We were supposed to be together at one point, but he was a hoe.
Why would you be engaged to him if he was a hoe? Then why did you have a baby with him? What does that make you, lady?
I was pregnant. He spent over a year trying to court me.
Don't matter.
But that's my fault for falling for stupidity. How about the issue here isn't, oh my God, how many baby daddies I got or anything like that.
She triggered. She did not like that comment.
Parents, period, have a shared responsibility, and society as a whole has made so many excuses for men. That's why you'll be like, oh, the dad doesn't know the birthday. He's just such a man. Why?
No, that's irresponsible men. I know my son's birthday. My son's birthday is August 26th.
My father wasn't like that. I wasn't raised around men like that. My whole issue was that the little $300-400 a month or whatever is given, because it's not much, and that's for 4. Okay, it doesn't compare to actually having the help and they don't understand that purpose. But thanks for interacting.
And that's cap too. She not getting no $300 or $400 for all 4 children. She would get that if all 4 children was by the same person. She's getting that individually from each one of those child's fathers. So that $300-400, multiply that times 4. Different single mom, same shit. Ooh, you hit in the background, boy. You should be able to punch babies and scream.
To the mothers that have the luxury of having the child's father around. To the mothers that have the luxury of being able to get a day or 2 to yourself. To the mothers that have more than just 3 or 4 people as a village. Please appreciate that. Because the mothers that don't, I'm tired.
Ooh.
I just had the stomach virus for like a couple hours, literally. I'm feeling much more better now, but physically I'm tired. I ain't gonna lie, I really don't like that I still have to be a mother even when I'm sick and weak. But I just want to rest and sleep.
Grow the fuck up.
But I have to keep this mask on for my babies because they can't see me right now. I'm so tired of my son crying. I'm tired of breastfeeding right now. I'm tired of cleaning up. I'm tired. I didn't want to be a single mom.
Yes, you did.
I don't deserve to be a single mom.
We don't do that D word over here.
My babies deserve to have their dads, but their dads ain't shit.
What? Did she just say my kids deserve to have their dads, but their dads, plural, their dads ain't shit? Lack of self-awareness.
So yeah, I took on the role. I took on what I had to take on. I had to be that for my kids, but damn, I'm so tired. Like, I want a helpmate. I want a husband. I want somebody here to give me that breath, to give me that break, to give me that breather, to give me that space away from my babies.
And you notice what she just said. I want a husband. I want that soulmate. I want that helpmate to give me a break from my babies. She don't even want the man for his leadership, his protection. She wants somebody to give her a fucking break from them screaming ass babies.
Because family members can only do so much. Like, I'm tired of changing diapers. I just want a break. I just want to be able to walk out the door and just do what I want. But I can't.
But you have kids.
I can't because my time revolves around them. I deserve a break. I deserve to be happy.
You know what's funny? I got a clip of her dancing on TikTok when she was pregnant. I should probably put that in the background on loop while I'm playing it. And it seemed like much happier times, wasn't it? Like I stated before, grow the fuck up. Both these ladies, no one cares. When it comes to the first lady, I've said this before. When it comes to people dating on social media, I tend to give the younger people a pass. And the reason being is because I'll be 40 next year. I'm actually a millennial. I'm on the older end of the millennial, but I'm still a millennial. And I think that people around my age were some of the last people, really, who know what a life was like before the internet. So if you're born after the year 2000, I'm expecting you to only know the internet, and you only know a world that comes with that. And one of the things that comes with that is people venting on the internet when they really shouldn't be doing it. Nobody cares, man. And when I say that, I feel like I'm going to come off extremely empathetic, but that's just reality. Everyone will try to act like they do, but no one really cares about your situation, especially situations that you placed yourself in. And that's another thing that bothers me. When you hear both these ladies talk, they speak as if they didn't have a choice in the matter, like they were born mothers. No, you were an active participant and knew the risk of having unprotected sex. I don't know how many children the second lady had, but I know I heard at least 2 babies screaming, and she said her kids' dads ain't shit. So let's just assume she has 2 children with 2 different men. So you picked 2 ain't shit men to have babies with, not just one. To the first lady, her dad, children's fathers was out of state. The other one was a hoe, and all these excuses about why these are terrible men. But she had babies by 4. At what point do you tie a knot to your pussy and do something? Put a Ziploc bag on that shit, something to prevent you from having another baby. You can fuck who you want, but our women just seems like they have to have babies by men who they know they should be making babies with.
Why does every other race woman seem to be able to fuck losers and not make babies with them?
Because I was...
or have sex with men who should not be fathers.
And I was talking to a female friend of mine, and she said that, well, Theo, some people just want big families. First of all, if you're a woman and you go have a baby with 5 different dudes, you don't have a big family. You're just a single mom with a bunch of fucking kids. You need a husband. You need a man in that relationship to make that a family, to make that a unit. Just because you want something don't mean you should have it. Just because you have the ability to create life doesn't mean you should for your own selfish wants and needs. But hey, what the hell do I know? I'm just a pothead talking on YouTube. You guys let me know what you think. I have to party in the comments. My name's Theodore Cooper, but you can
call me bitch.
Do better. Get off TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. Nobody gives a fuck. And wear a condom.
Excuse me, bitches?